On top of this, one thing I do like about this concept as well is that it lower cost and start building with access to over 120,000 models. See, most people are using AI tools, one prompt, one output, one result. But the people pulling ahead right now aren't those people when you really think about it. They're not generating content, they're creating fantastic systems. So I decided to test something new, completely new today. What happens when you stop using AI like everyone else and start building with access to over 120,000 models? Quick disclaimer as always, this video is for educational and informational purposes only and should not be considered business, financial or technical advice. I've decided to try out Modelscope today to see how that can work with someone thinking about scaling in the AI world. Let's crack on to see how we get along, more importantly, and see whether this is something that you can potentially use as well. I know I truly like it, but again, you need to try it out for yourself to see if this is something that suits your business and your needs. See, the reality is that most people are stuck in what I call tool mode. You open one AI tool for writing, another for images, and another for videos. And before you realize it, you're switching between platforms, repeating the same inputs. And on top of that, you're paying for multiple tools. But here's the real issue. You're not building anything. You're just generating outputs. That's the difference. But here we are trying something completely different. Meet Modelscope. It isn't just another tool from my perspective. It's an AI infrastructure platform. It's extremely powerful and it's 100% free. Now here's why Modelscope becomes powerful. Inside Modelscope, there's a feature called Sci Vision, and this is where everything happens for me. And here's why. Most people use AI like this: one prompt, one image, and done. But inside Sci Vision, you can start thinking differently, and I mean completely differently. You can generate multiple variations, test different styles, create entire visual systems, not just content, scalable content more importantly. It's this lack of thinking I always go back to from back in the days and to modern era, where people typically fall behind. And that's because they are creating, but they're not systemizing creation. With Sci Vision, you're not just designing, you're generating, experimenting, you're building something repeatable more importantly. Think about it this way. If you're running a brand, for example, a content page or a product page, you don't need one image anymore. You need systems of content, and that's exactly what this enables. That's of course if you're serious about scaling more importantly. I mean, again, if you're just thinking about having a what I call a normal, a low level brand, then of course you don't have to worry about these things I'm talking about in this video. But if you're thinking about scaling, and I think that's the majority of people tuning into this channel, you really need to consider a different strategy, and I think Modelscope offers you that playbook from our perspective once again. And listen, if you're ready to try this out for yourself, you know exactly what you need to do. Check out the top link in my description. There's also an invite code, YOMA, that gives you extra 100 magic cubes when you sign up. Of course, as I mentioned, the top part in my description will get you going with that, and all the information is there as always. Anyways, back to the main point. Now here's another layer most people overlook again from our perspective. You can also use LoRA training inside this ecosystem, which means instead of using generic AI outputs, you can train models to match your brand, keep yourself consistency, produce repeatable styles. Now you're not just generating content anymore, you're building your own AI layer. Now let's talk about what actually matters. How does this translate into real advantage? That's probably the million-dollar question that's been playing at the back of your head. I completely get it. I was like that first time as well. But here it is. Instead of spending hours creating, you're producing systems of output. Faster testing as well. You can test ideas, validate concepts, launch fast, and more importantly, speed becomes your advantage. And one thing I genuinely believe is that when it comes to running a business, having speed is always going to give you an advantage over your competitors. There's a saying, it's better to launch something that is 80% there 5 weeks ahead of time than waiting 5 weeks to launch the 100% perfect product. And that's because once you get out there, you get a first mover advantage, and then you can actually test to see whether it's actually working. You get the right feedback, and then within that 5 week space, you've got the perfect product. But on top of that, you've got like a user base instead of just waiting to have 100% perfect when you have nothing. So again, this is not advice, but this is again what I've just seen work really well for successful corporations in the past. On top of this, one thing I do like about this concept as well is that it lower cost. Instead of multiple tools, designers, revisions, you centralize everything into one platform. Additionally, you have higher output, and this is the biggest one in my opinion. If your output increases, your opportunities increases naturally, because the more you put something out, the more likely you're going to get reciprocal value. That's just human nature, I suppose. This is the shift most people miss. They think AI is about convenience, speeds, shortcut. It's not when you truly think about it. It's about leverage, like I always say. This isn't about using AI. It's about building systems, creating infrastructure, scaling your output, more importantly, because once you control the system, you control the outcome when you truly think about it. Listen, if you're ready to experiment this, make sure you use code YOMA. It gives you extra credits to actually test the platform properly, because once you start using it, you will understand the difference and you understand everything I've been talking about in this video, and you can see why probably I'm so passionate about it. But until you test it, from my perspective, you will not understand half of what I'm talking about here. So if you're still jumping between tools, creating one-off outputs, not thinking in systems, you're limiting yourself. More importantly, if you want to explore Modelscope today, check the top link in my description. As always, use code YOMA like I just mentioned for extra credits, and start thinking like a builder, not just a user anymore. Because in 2026, the people who win won't be the ones using AI. They'll be the ones building with it. If you found this helpful and useful, as always, you know exactly what you need to do. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and more importantly, tap the notification bell. I am running this video up now, and I'll see you in the next video, where we are of course going to be talking about more business, finance, and entrepreneurship as always.